Hello people, today I have with us I think it was the World of Halo, Mongoose and Banished Ghost. These ones, I buy these ones because they are similar in scale to Megami Device and 30 Minute Sisters, which I'll be trying these guys out with. I have Rashetta at the ready. She's going to see if she can take a ride on there. As you can see, she's a little bit taller than Master Chief. You have to remember she's a little bit further forward than, but closer in scale with the Elite here. So she'll probably work on the Ghost. I have put them on the Mongoose before, so there's that should work okay. We're gonna go ahead and open these up and see how they look on their own, and then I will do a size comparison with my Gundam. I don't have any figures out here with me. I might be able to pull one out of my supply here and see what they compare with a couple of other figures that I have. But that's it for right here. Let me go ahead and get these open. I don't have a stand that I can hold far back enough in here to record it, but let me go ahead and get this open and I'll show you guys what comes with this. All right, starting off with the Mongoose. As you see here, Mongoose is pretty decently sized, pretty bulky. I like it a lot up front. You got the little carriage wheels back here. I put my ODST drop pod, I think it was Rookie, on here with the weapon that came with the Mongoose here. So you got the rocket launcher. As you see, it holds onto his hand holds into his hand very well. You will see here that it's a little awkward to get the smaller character on here. Master Chief is significantly taller than my ODST Rookie here, but it does work. You know, it looks like he's on there, you know, moderately well, that he's not going to go anywhere. The details on this thing are really nice. Lots of cool little attributes here that we can see, the control arms and stuff like that. The handlebar here is sufficiently spaced so that he can hold on to it comfortably, where it doesn't exactly look like he's sitting down on the pedals or the footrests, but it does work, especially at the front angles here. One of the things that I noticed about this, and all the pieces that are protruding are very soft materials, and I will show you more on that with the Elite. But yeah, it's not a terrible size. Master Chief looks comfortable on there. So does my ODST guy. He is on there all right. Wheels roll nicely, and it's a pretty cool looking thing. Really easy, large surfaces to weather up, and we make it look really good. I think it is a win. Let's go ahead and swap over to the Ghost. All right, here's my Ghost. This is the Banished version. I think there were some patterns that were supposed to be on this one. I don't remember the games where they had the Banished characters in there. If the Ghost had some detailing up. It looks like it's nice and weathered, that shiny silver on there. It's a little cheesy in terms of how much it's spread all over the place, but it's not too terrible. Maybe that's just trying to make it a reflective surface versus the normal, just a metallic coat. You can see my Elite here standing at the ready. And like I said, all the protruding parts of this, very soft material. I think that's a good thing, you know, for younger people, for kids, not to kill themselves on it, things like that. And I'm sure that's what that's all about. Let's go ahead and take this out. This one's his hands are actually four-fingered, alternating thumbs and two fingers. So it is a little difficult to pull out, but it is doable. To sit him in here nice and easy. Slide him on in. The handles will slide between his thumbs and fingers, whichever you want to call them. They're weird hands, so you got alien hands. That sits in there nice. These ones are articulated just a hair. No other articulation, I don't think, on here. You can fold his legs back inward to get a footrest on there. Those are the pedals that he needs to use to drive. So Let's get him on there. There we go. Now it looks like he's jumping out. Okay, come on, buddy. You gotta sit down. You don't want to be shot by a sniper. All right, a little bit more difficult to get him into it, but he is there. Just enough room for you to get a headshot on him when you're across the field there. Very nice looking ghost, by the way. I really like the way it looks. It's not too big, it's not too small. The effect parts here for the feet, the electric discharge, the magnetic discharge, whatever it is, I don't remember exactly how these are propelled. It looks really cool. Put some white paint on there, it'll look even better. Looks like it's translucent, and the grooves on there catch the light pretty well too. So it's definitely a good look. Let's put our figures together and I'll show you what they look like height comparison here. You can see the two vehicles here next to each other, both with decent size. Here in terms of scale together, I think they work really well. In terms of in the game, same thing. I really think they look good together. And then down here, you see I have my ODST. Here's Master Chief, significantly taller than the smaller, like normal human. And then we have our Elite. As you see here, he's very, very tall compared to even Master Chief. Get my old sprue here. I only have my, what's it called? Valaverse. I forget what his name is. This one, I think, is in 112 scale. It might not be. It might be in 6-inch scale. I don't remember. I want to look that up and put it on the screen right here. That's my bad for not looking it up. But that's the one I have with me. I do have some 575 scale, or 5.75 inch scale Star Wars Black Series, where they're all about equal height to each other, to 5.75 inches. They aren't exactly in a scale per se, except for, you know, size. He'd come to about his shoulder. Those are normally how tall they are. So you see one of those 5.75 inches. I think these are 4-inch scale for Master Chief, but he isn't exactly. He's a 5-inch, almost 5 inches. And you see the Elite's quite a substantial height more, whereas my Valaverse guy is 6.5 inches, almost 6 3/4. I'm not sure how that all works in terms of scaling, but you can see that one's definitely in a lot bigger scale than my World of Halo. I don't know if they are into any scale except for to each other. So and as far as what you see, an ODST trooper would be about that height to Master Chief. He is very tall. So and then in terms of weapons, all of the weapons work with each other, so he can hold on to that, and he can hold on to the rocket launcher if he needed to. It'd look a little bit funny in his huge hands, but that is what we can do. And then there's the reason that I bought these things, which is for my Megami device and or our 30-minute sisters, which is the Bandai's scale model girl kits, mecha girl kits. So these ones don't actually have a scale, but they're in roughly 112. And you can see she is significantly taller than Chief, similar to the height of our big guy here, Valaverse. I think it was Drone. I think that's Drone. You could see that he would be that he and she would be closer in scale than to our tiny Master Chief here. But having said that, these do usually work with these World of Halo weapons because they are in a bulkier style, bigger looking set. So we're going to go ahead and put her on the Mongoose, and I'm going to try to put him on the Ghost. So we'll see how that works out. All right, as you see here, Rashetta, she decided to twist her arm up on me, but she does work out pretty well on here. You see here, popping out joints, things like that, putting her together on here, but she works out pretty well on that seat. Looks like there's room enough for a second one. I did a Megami photo shoot a long time ago on my Mongoose that's just like this one, except for it's got those guns on there, of course. She works pretty well though. If I can get her to lift her leg just a hair more, I'd be able to put the other leg on here. But as you see, she's nice and comfortable on here. Looks like she can go places she needs to and get things done. Let me go ahead and get out the drone. I think that's his name. As you see on the side, it doesn't look great, but from the front, he looks like he's okay on there. It's probably he's too big for it, but it doesn't look uncomfortable. You know, it's not like it's not out of line. So if you had a head-on shot, that'd be okay. If you wanted to do something with the side, I would say this character's probably too big. But if we really try, I think we can get something in there. Like, you know, I like to make it so that it kind of works. I don't like giving up a lot either. That's a problem for me. But I think because his legs are so bulky that he's not really going to work with a side view. Nah, not with the length of his legs. But like I said, from the front, it's a pretty good shot. You can get some side angle there as long as you don't show the leg off. That's not bad. Just use your camera wisely. You have some good shots there. But like I said, he's a really big guy compared to the Master Chief that they give you that's intended for this. And as I say, you know, he can get right in there. And these are really, really easy to pose, which is a good and bad thing, because they hold their pose not perfectly. They're eager to get into a new one as soon as you get on there. But you see, he fits in there a little bit better. You know, on the side, probably wouldn't be able to see anything, but there you go. Kind of cool. You know, lock his hands on that controller. He's good to go. See, you kind of want to lean him over one side so that he can put his leg on the rest. But from the front, that's not too bad either, you know. So this is the Ghost. The Ghost, like I said, it's gonna need a little bit of work if you want to use it with your bigger ones. I don't know how she'll look in there. I think she'll have the same problems as he did. The problem with 30-Minute Sisters is the inner here on the waist isn't as articulated as you want. It'll probably work better with Megami device. Honestly, they have better hips. This doesn't look bad though. Honestly, if she can keep her feet up, because you don't want to scrape your legs on the ground when you're driving one of these things. They move pretty good clip. Not bad. Yeah, I think she works better on it than the Velaverse drone. And like I said, her foot is landing on the ground there. But from this angle, from this side, it's not terrible. Maybe she can kick it out this way. Oh, see. That the hip is going to be the downfall for this one, I think. Don't want it to look too unrealistic, but then again, you don't want to tweak it out of place. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all, I don't think. I do like her better on the Mongoose. I think this is what I got it for her for. I have other model kits in mind to work with the Ghost, but it's still really cool looking. And for a sense of scale, you know, you have yeah, she looks like a girl that's riding on a ghost, so it's pretty cool. I think it works pretty well. The detail on these things is pretty good on the Goose, but it's not great on the Ghost. I thought there would be more like little raised details, things like that. I'm not 100% sure what the 3D model looks like on these guys anymore. Like I said, I haven't played in years. This is from 2020, so it's not like it's an old kit or model or anything like that. And okay, yeah, I know it was $30 when it came out. I think, oh, these do articulate. That's pretty cool, which means that the wings probably do too. No. Okay, so they have articulation there, and you can tear that thing apart if you want. Don't think I broke it, but I might have, and if I did, that's my fault. Wow. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool here. I think it could be better. No, I mean it's okay. It's not ugly. It's not okay. I need to get the gun. That's what's missing there. It's not bad. It's just I think it could have been better because some of the raised details here, they're just really shallow. No real panel lines separation or anything like that. Whereas this one, I think the bulky look of it really appeals on that case where, you know, it looks like this is a panel here that's just tacked on. These boxes look like they're bolted together or welded together. So I think that works better in terms of looks. That said, both of these together, I only paid $10 for them, so I'm not going to complain. I got them on a clearance online, so it's not a bad deal for me. But like I said, that Ghost was $30 when it came out. I think it came with the Arbiter though, and I think it was blue. So this one is the Banished version, so it's in red. You get a little bit of variation in terms of color. I definitely do want the blue one because I do like the blue color, or the blue purple, whatever that look is. It's really cool to me. This one isn't bad though. I still prefer the Goose. The Goose came out a lot better than the Ghost did. Like I said, the details just don't work on it for me. I'm not loving it. That said, happy with what I got here. Works for what I want it to work for. I'm going to put some detail on the Ghost, or try to, in the future. And this one looks like it's good to go. It just needs to be mucked up a bit, and we'll be happy to go. Now remember, these guys are pretty small. Like I said, they are their own scale. This one is 4.5 inches, so he's rather small, where even the Mogami device and 30-minute sister girls are right around 6 inches. 5.75 here, or 5.8 for some of the taller ones. So you're getting a larger kit from these ones than you are with the World of Halo stuff, as obvious compared to each other side by side. But try it out, you know, it's not a bad deal. There are some clearances going on. I think Walmart has some on clearance, including the Mongoose. Target has them every once in a while, and they do go on sale pretty often. So check it out, guys. If you like the World of Halo stuff, if you want some fun things for your model kits to do, your figures to do, if they're small enough, that will work really well. And even the larger ones don't look too bad with it. So let's go ahead and make some fun stuff happen. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time, or you'll see me, but more than likely you will see my stuff. Bye-bye.